Welcome. In today's explainer, we are diving into something really practical. 4 simple morning exercises that can have a huge, and I mean huge, impact on controlling your blood sugar.
You know, it's such a common and frankly frustrating problem for so many people. You haven't even eaten yet and your numbers are already high. Well, that little window of time right when you wake up, it's absolutely critical, and we're going to show you exactly how to take advantage of it.
Right, so that high morning blood sugar, it's not just a number you see on your meter. It's more like a silent enemy. Over time, it can slowly and quietly cause damage to some of the most important parts of your body.
And here's what's really at stake. We're talking about your heart, your kidneys, your nerves, and even the tiny blood vessels that keep everything running smoothly. These uncontrolled sugar spikes put all of them at risk. This is exactly the kind of damage we're trying to prevent.
But, and this is a big but, here's the good news. There's an incredibly powerful solution that doesn't come in a pill bottle. It's targeted morning movement. Honestly, you can think of it as a powerful medicine you give yourself every single morning.
So let's kick things off with our first exercise, good old-fashioned brisk walking. You're about to see how something so simple can be a total game changer for your metabolism. And the impact is, well, it's immediate, and you can literally measure it. Just look at this, a 15% boost in how sensitive your body is to insulin, and, get this, a 25% reduction in those dangerous spikes after you eat. That is just massive.
So, how in the world does it work? It all comes down to something called the glucose pump effect. It's a cool name, right? Basically, when you walk, your leg muscles start contracting over and over, and that action literally forces glucose out of your bloodstream and into your muscle cells to be burned as fuel. It's amazing.
So here's the game plan. You're going to aim for about 30 minutes most days of the week. The key is to focus on good, upright posture, shoulders back, and don't forget the basics. Warm up first and drink plenty of water. That's how you get all the benefits without any setbacks. Okay, exercise number 2. We're going to explore how building just a little bit of muscle with some simple resistance bands can directly fight high blood sugar. And hey, this isn't about becoming a bodybuilder. It's all about smart, targeted resistance. And the result? A whopping 20% reduction in insulin resistance. What does that mean for you? It means your body's own insulin just gets way, way better at its job. And that, my friends, is a huge win.
Oh, I just love this quote. Think of your muscles as glucose sponges. The more you do this kind of training, the bigger and more absorbent those sponges get, just soaking up all that excess sugar floating around in your system. What a great way to think about it.
And here's your playbook. To get the most bang for your buck, you want to focus on slow, controlled movements. Just 20 minutes or so, a few times a week. The goal here is control, not speed. And make sure you're not using a band with way too much resistance. It's about quality, not quantity.
All right, moving on to our third exercise. Now we're looking at something that tackles both the physical side of things and that often overlooked culprit in high blood sugar, stress. Let's talk about a simple yoga flow.
Yoga is amazing because it delivers this 1-2 punch. First, it helps bring down your baseline fasting glucose, the number you see first thing in the morning. And second, it helps soften those big spikes after you eat. It's like a 2-for-1 deal for your blood sugar control.
So here's the secret sauce. Stress itself can physically raise your blood sugar by releasing hormones like cortisol. But by managing that stress with deep breathing and mindful movement, you're directly, actively helping to keep your glucose level stable.
And now for our final exercise. And honestly, this one was a real surprise. It offers some of the biggest results in the shortest amount of time, and it's probably way safer and more accessible than you think.
Okay, so let's imagine 2 different approaches to cardio. On one side, you've got a long, hour-long, steady walk. On the other, you have just 15 minutes of short bursts of effort followed by a nice long recovery.
So, the big question is, which one do you think has a bigger, more powerful effect on taming those post-meal blood sugar spikes? The answer is, well, it might not be what you expect.
And here it is, the big reveal. Just 15 minutes of light, safe interval training can actually be more effective than a full hour of slow cardio when it comes to controlling those spikes. It's all about working smarter, not necessarily longer.
And the plan could not be simpler, and it's designed to be safe. We're talking 15 minutes total. The moves are low impact, like just marching in place. But look closely. The recovery period is 3 times longer than the effort period. That right there is the key that makes it so effective and safe.
Okay, so we've just covered 4 incredibly powerful exercises you can do right in your own home.
Now let's pull it all together into a simple, step-by-step action plan you can start tomorrow.
And here it is, your 5-step blueprint for a success. Number 1, start small. Seriously, just 15 minutes makes a difference. 2, be consistent. 3, track your numbers so you can see the proof. And 4 and 5 are all about safety. Focus on good form and always stay hydrated. This is your path.
You know, the most important ingredient in all of this is just consistency. Every single day that you follow this plan, you're doing something amazing. You're giving your body a chance to repair itself, you're protecting those vital organs, and you're finally taking back control of your blood sugar.
So, we've laid out the tools, we've given you the plan, and the science behind it is crystal clear. The only question left is, what's your first step going to be tomorrow morning? The power to make this change is right there, in your hands.